Perfect. 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 Perfect.
Hey, yo, what up? Happy Monday to you all. We are now live here. We are now live here on the Around the Point Network YouTube channel. It is Monday, November the 4th, 2024. This is another edition of Steve's Kitchen. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. How y'all doing? Can't hear you, but I hope you all are doing very, very well. As always, I am Steve, and I am not alone. I'm here joined by the good brother, all the way from the beautiful. Oh, he got a haircut and everything. Oh, look at this guy. The one, the only, Walty. What's going on, brother?
Man, I've had this haircut for like more than a week now, but
You know what it is?
been a while.
From where you were, like the camera, I'm like, oh, you got a haircut. Okay.
No, I don't think I showed up
Last week, I know you were.
last week I didn't show up, and I think the last time I was here, I didn't have a haircut.
Yeah, you were out there en la Isla del Encanto.
Yeah, last week.
How was that,
Sucks
bro?
I'm not there now, but
How was it?
it was good. It was fun. I mean, can't go wrong being there, the island, and
Now,
enjoying the beach and all that.
Sources have told me. No, you can't get much into it, but you've also had some meetings with some officials out there. They want in on the fun of All in the Mud. Who knows?
Definitely a big bidders, yeah.
Big bidders, yeah. They want All
There's
in the Mud.
competition. We can't just have it in Peru every year. So come on.
Well, they're the one. They're like our Saudi Arabia. They're like our Saudi Arabia, if you will. But yeah, there's that. But outside of that, though, bro, it's a lot that's been going on. But I'm glad to see that you're back here in the good old well, in your case, Connecticut, right? Daylight saving has literally just kicked
I
in. I
mean,
hope you
yeah.
enjoyed your extra hour of sleep. I know I did.
Oh,
Shit, bye.
sure. But it sucks. It gets dark now. So as
I
soon as I
don't
get
mind it
home,
though, bro. Like, yeah,
you don't
like,
mind it.
yeah,
Okay.
hear me out. I have said this before. As I gotten older, I've learned to appreciate the fall weather. I've learned to have an appreciation for it.
Yeah, but there's a difference though. This is like daylight
Yeah,
savings. It's not just
yeah.
the fall one, but
5 p.m. Yeah, 5 p.m. No, 4:30 p.m. time. It's like it's
or
7
it's
p.
dark already.
It's like
Yes.
it's not even like 5 p.m. time. It's like it's 9 p.m.
Like right now
almost.
it's 5:34 in the East Coast. It feels like it's 8 or 9 o'clock.
Well, imagine how it's going to be, Walter, in a couple of weeks when you and I are at the beautiful Prudential Center, The Rock,
Oh
for
yeah, we're
any.
gonna bring. Nah, let me stop. I'm
We're
not
gonna
doing
bring the
it. You could do
boom,
that, not me.
boom,
During
the
that day, we'll bring the boom, but
the boom. That's
the
what we
beautiful.
do.
That's what you say. I mean,
Yeah, okay. You know what? Look, man, that building has a lot of memories for me. Okay, that's where I saw John Jones become the youngest champion in UFC history. Okay, I was there that night. I was there. UFC 128 when he beat Shogun Hua, and now potentially his next fight coming up in a couple of weeks might be his final fight. Who knows? Who
damn.
knows, bro? Full circle, right? Full circle. Granted, it won't be at Prudential. It'll be at the Garden this time. MSG.
Oh yeah,
You know?
better arena. Yeah.
Well, yeah, by default has more historical meaning, you know, and all that
Sure.
stuff. So yeah, of course, MSG will always be number one, you know. But outside of that, bro, for me yesterday, bro, there was a fire in my area, dude. So
Where? Oh,
so
okay.
in my in my complex that I live in, the complex that I live, one of the buildings caught on
Yeah.
fire. Yeah, bro, it was rough. Like I'm putting gas in my car and I noticed like smoke coming out by the area that I live. So I'm like, I'm gonna drive up, see what's going on. What do I know? The fire department, everybody are literally on my street. So I'm like, oh shit, here we go. So I did a UE, parked into my complex real quick. And I wanted to ask what the fuck's going on. One of the buildings were so one of the buildings have the recycle area right next to it, which is stupid as
Yeah.
all hell. Dumb. Because dumb shit can happen, right? Also factor in, I don't know in your neck of the woods, but over here, bro, it has not rained in a month and a half, almost 2 months. No rain. So for people are mentioning that, saying that's also a reason. I don't want to think that, but again, there's also people saying people were caught smoking a
Uh,
cigarette or smoking the weed and they dropped it, and whatever the case may be, there was a fire. Um, it sucks
oh,
because everyone had to get evacuated. You hear me, bro? You hear me? Oh, in the
which
mud.
one is continuing?
You hear me though, bro? It's like you're very, very choppy right now. Like I see you, but it's like in bits almost. It's like if PS Power was still doing videos in 240p. You know what I mean? Oh, there you go. Where did Walter go? He'll be back momentarily. But again, guys, if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media, wherever it is that you share your videos and all that fun stuff. If you guys want to become an ATP channel member, hit the join button down below. It's only $2.99 a month. You get all these perks that you see, such as priority reply to comments. You get to be a part of the ATP Gaming roster. You get to join us for our throwback watch hunt that we'll be doing once again real soon. And of course, you get to join us for our special members only stream that we'll be doing also soon as well. Walter, you're back. You got to hear what I was saying though, bro? Like you get to hear what I said.
Oh, probably not.
Okay, so let me just. So one of the buildings caught on fire, and
That part, yes,
some
yes.
people
The
were
building
suggesting
on
that
fire.
the recycling bin area is right next to the building, which has always been stupid as all hell when you think about it, right? And also
Yeah,
factoring in, I don't know how is it over there in your neck of the woods, but over here, I mean, I'm sure it's
it
the
didn't
same issue.
rain.
Had
Yeah,
not rained for almost two
yeah.
months, it feels like.
Right.
So that's also into an effect. But then again, I'm like, wait a minute, but the weather isn't like 90 degrees, it's like 60, 50 degrees. So that there's no way. But Nevertheless, everyone had to evacuate. Put it this way: everyone today who lived in that building that got on fire and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
They all got their security check and their rent check back from the landlord, basically. So now it sucks. They gotta find a place to live, which
That's
sucks,
terrible.
especially during the holiday season, literally around the corner. When you think about it, right? Is not what you want to hear. What's going on, Brandon? Brand, hope all is well with you, brother. It just makes you think about things that you need to appreciate, because they could have been my building too. And if that would have
Oh
happened,
yeah.
bro, this whole thing would not have been happening right now. This whole show would not be happening. This whole
Yeah, you'd be trying to relocate.
try to relocate somewhere, get a new office and all that stuff, and it's like, nah, bro. But I'm thankful. Again, it sucks for everyone out there. It even got on the news. Like if you go on I think it was a CBS like New York or News
Mhm.
12, News 12 New Jersey, like they made an article about it or something. It popped up on the stories and shit. So yeah, bro. I was stuck here for like a couple hours until everyone evacuated and shit. I'm like, all right, cool. So
So they had you unlock that.
not that I mean a lot, like they blocked the cops, they blocked every
Oh,
single
they blocked the
area.
shit. Okay.
So I couldn't go anywhere. I
Man,
couldn't,
that's terrible. At
But
least, like you said, you weren't part of that. You were just
yeah.
near it.
But I feel for those people though. I feel for them
No,
because
no, yeah, that does suck.
like think
Yeah.
about this, right? Like, yo, imagine this happening, right? And then not only that, again, yes, you're healthy. Yes, you're still alive. But think about this: you losing stuff that you value, valuable items like pictures, whatever it may be, stuff that was handed down to you from family members and stuff, or more importantly, pets. Because there was a lady who was concerned about her cat, and she kept cursing out a cop. Oh, can you please just go get my cat? Go get my cat. A fire person came in, and whose cat is this? And everyone started like the lady. Oh my god, thank you. Oh my god.
And people with pets, they're very, that's like their
Valuable, right?
kid.
Take their kid. Yeah,
So,
I mean, hey, what do I know, bro? I'm not a parent. I'm not a pet parent.
no,
You
but
know what
yeah,
I
a
mean?
pet parent. Yeah.
My cousin is. She has her dog is her son.
Yeah. That's how some people treat it.
Yes. But outside of that, bro, justice for Peanut.
Who?
Justice Peanut. Who's Peanut? Oh, I guess the squirrel and the raccoon who died. So okay, call me late to the party. What happened with? Because
I don't know. I don't know the details really. All I know is that this guy had a pet squirrel and a raccoon supposedly and living in his house, and then he's saying how I don't know, the Democrats or whatever, the police came in, raided,
they
and
shot it.
he's
They thought it was a
they're
wild
blaming,
animal.
and people are blaming the Democrats for that, for
Bro, this is
snitching.
so ridiculous, dude.
It's all political gain. It's honestly, it's probably not even real, these news. Like, that's why it's a whole joke that this happened, of course, during the political season. So I think there's a little fake
Well,
story to
speaking of
this,
which,
but
yes, tomorrow's a big important day, folks. Tomorrow's a big important day. Make sure you guys go to the polls.
make
Vote.
sure, yeah, voting. I feel like,
Are you one of those, Walter, who voted early? Are you one of those?
I was trying to, but had a busy few
No,
days, so now
of
I have
course.
to freaking go in person tomorrow
It's gonna be a
and
lot tomorrow,
vote.
bro. It's
And
gonna be a lit
I hope
mother.
not. They put me in this. They put like my registration. The place to vote is near my house, and I think it's like they do it by district zones. So hopefully there's not a
Yeah,
lot of people there.
had to go. You have to go to a school or some shit like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
same
yeah,
here.
middle school. It's like not that far from my house, so and that's not really a populated area in Bridgeport. So I'm hoping there's not a line.
Yeah, I hope not either, bro. Like for me, I just want to literally go in and get out. That's it. In and out. I'm out of there.
Well, I
Like
could either go before work or after work. Most likely
I'm
gonna
going
go
after.
after work.
I'm going after work. Literally after work, my boots and all. I'm just gonna go in there.
Yeah.
Again, you do realize I do work at the airport at fucking 4:30
Yeah,
in the
well, yeah,
morning
you have no choice but to go after work.
after work. Literally, bro. Like I'm gonna go to the wall like I did yesterday, and I saw the smoke. I'm like, oh shit, in the mud. But Yeah, guys, tomorrow go vote. I don't care who you look. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't give a fuck who you vote for.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm gonna be real with you.
Let's play some favoritism. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm the
No.
same way.
I
You
don't.
vote whoever you want to vote. I don't really, I just feel like if you're a
Whoever ma-
citizen, you
Yeah,
live in
it's
this
your right.
country, might as
It's
well
your
just
right.
vote.
Yeah,
This
it's
doesn't
your
make
right.
sense.
Again, you can hear me, right? Just want to make sure.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, cool.
Why you change the hat for? What the hell?
You know what I'm saying? Just real quick,
Why'd you
Uh,
change it? Why? What was
look,
Where's the blue hat?
you know who I'm voting for though. You know who I'm voting for, man.
Where's the blue hat?
I'm voting for Chase Oliver, man. That's who I'm voting. I'm voting
Yeah,
for Chase.
Chase Oliver.
I'm voting for
We have
Chase
to write
Oliver.
him in or something. Is that how
I
we
have
vote
to,
for him?
might have to write him in, like a face for the human race. That's who I'm voting for. But again, look, I don't care who you vote for. I know there's a lot of these shows that try to tell you who's the right candidate and all that stuff. Whoever makes you happy. Look, I said this before. I have friends on both sides. Okay, I got friends on both sides. At the end of the day, friends who voted for Hillary in 2016, friends who voted for Sleepy Joe Biden in 2020.
Oh, come on, Sleepy Joe Biden.
All right, Joseph R. Biden. Okay, people who voted for Kamala Harris or Nat
Oh, come
tomorrow
on,
or
Scamala Harris. Is that what you just said?
I said Kamala.
Oh, okay.
And then again, I got friends who voted for who voted for Trump in 2016, voted for Trump in 2020, and now tomorrow or a
Three
couple of days.
times? People are gonna vote for Trump 3 times?
Be
Oh
surprised.
man.
Hey, look, man, there's people who are like that. What can I
You're
tell you?
right.
The prince is indeed he did. The prince went
Oh yeah,
all out with the
I
pirate.
saw Jey Uso's pyro thing.
Oh, bro. Let's get into the segue now. Let's get into the segue. So Crown Jewel was this past set.
By the way, you might see
You,
me eating a bit. I got last minute Taco Bell delivered,
what
so
you got the set? What you got the $7?
yeah, I got the seven. Well, it was a surprise. I didn't expect it. Otherwise, I would have said just start the show a little late. But
She
I'm
surprised you
all
with Taco Bell. Oh, in the mud, man.
Taco Bell, man. What the? I kept talking about it all week. That's why. And I saw in
Listen,
Puerto Rico so much.
you
Like
saw
in Puerto
Taco
Rico,
Bell?
it's fun. Huh?
Yeah, Taco Bell, Puerto Rico.
They got Burger King. They have like a whole
Bro,
Wednesday Adams themed Burger King.
of course they
No, but it's
do.
Wednesday Adams themed. It was purple. Like the sign was purple. The building was purple. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm surprised. I'm sure you did, bro. Just like in
I
bro,
didn't eat no fast food over there. So
Walter. Just like in Peru, bro. Like, bro, in Peru they have Papa John's. I told
I
my
know
cousins. I told my cousins in Peru. Yo, I'm telling you now. The moment you gotta get Chipotle out here, it's over.
they have Chili's, but it gave me diarrhea.
I
So.
told my cousin, come on, bro, you eating? Come on, bro. I told my cousin this too in Peru.
Chili's
The mo,
poisoned me.
I told my cousins in Peru. The moment y'all get a Chick-fil-A out here, bro, oh, forget it, forget
Oh
it.
no, I'm not eating anything
You,
like that in Peru.
you
You're
know, but you're
crazy.
only gonna, but you're gonna wonder why are they closed Sunday? That's the only thing you'll wonder why. Why are they closed Sundays? Don't worry about it. It's good. Okay. Talk about delivery is crazy peasy. I 100% agree. But
Hey, it wasn't my idea. So.
Five Guy would destroying Peru with those fries using.
Oh yeah, Five Guys in
Yo,
Peru.
for real, bro. Those potatoes. I love how C Money knows about the potatoes. He knows about the potatoes. He knows about those golden potatoes, bro. Even bro, imagine purple potatoes, bro. Purple fries, bro.
Come on, purple
You never,
potato.
bro. You never had the purple. You ever had the purple potato? I had it.
No, what purple
Oh,
potato?
in
What it
Peru,
tastes
bro.
like?
It's very starchy.
Looks like beets.
No, it's potato. It's a potato, literally. I shit you not. It's a potato. But outside of that, Walter, Crown Jewel did come and go this past Saturday afternoon, live from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, from the literally the Kingdom Arena in Saudi Arabia. Look, I'll be honest with you. Nobody did potato like Peru. Idaho, who? Well, Idaho's an exception. Idaho is the baked potato, Wendy's baked potatoes. But gonna need to use a credit card for that meal.
You talking about Five Guys? Oh, come on.
Five Guys.
Yeah, in Peru, that'll probably cost like $30.
Not really.
You don't think so?
If you convert
And
the
I got an
soles to dollars,
upcharge?
if you convert the soles to dollars, Peruvian currency to U.S. dollars, you'd be surprised, Walter. It'd
Yeah.
probably like $7, $6.
Like to see that.
Bro, and I told you, I know we're gonna talk about the review, but the show, but for example, bro, Uber, like the Uber Black,
It's
right?
cheaper.
The luxury, bro. You know how much I
Yeah.
paid
How
in
much you
Peru?
pay?
If you convert the Peruvian to U.S. currency, like $2, $2 U.S.,
$2.
$2 U.S. Yes,
It's cheaper than the taxis.
yes, they are absolutely. But enough about all that, Walter. Let's get into Crown Jewel that went down this past Saturday. Overall, I thought this show was how do I put this? It wasn't bad. It wasn't really a bad show. Like it was, again, as far as Saturday sitting down to watch wrestling, it wasn't bad. It just didn't really surprise me that much. It's like you knew going in what was gonna happen. And again, for these Saudis, bro, they eat this up, bro. They eat this up. They enjoy this. It's like this is their WrestleMania. And I love how during the was it the
No, come
pre-show
on.
the day before they were chanting
Come on.
WrestleMania. Triple H is like, nah, it's actually gonna be in Las Vegas next year. No, not in Rio. But people can just again, it doesn't hurt to make the chant, doesn't hurt to, I'm just saying
Look,
this, right? Should Saudi Arabia get a WrestleMania before England? Oh, bro, there's gonna be fights in the streets, bro. I'm telling you now.
I hate to break it to you, but I don't know. It's gonna be tough because they're under a contract, so they probably want to finish that first, and then they'll talk about Mania and once they re-up because they're gonna re-up a Saudi. They're gonna re-up with that.
CJ felt like a maintenance. CJ felt a maintenance show. Crown Jewel felt like a maintenance show. The ball didn't roll down the road too far on Saturday with any of the storylines. Look, the main story regarding the bloodline that kind of shaped up a little bit. It got me to look forward to Survivor Series coming up. I know Raw's already taped; that happened yesterday. I saw clips here and there, but
Yeah, let's talk about the spoilers. So,
no.
come on, man.
Come on, man.
We'll talk about it after the show, after Crown Jewel.
I gotta say that for Raw. I gotta do Raw rundown tomorrow. Okay, well, I gotta do Raw rundown tomorrow. Okay.
Come on, man. I want to talk about spoilers.
Okay. It's crazy because, again, I'm not saying the show is bad or anything.
It was just an upscale house show.
It was, yes, like cage match, bro. Cage match gave this show a 5.65 out of 10.
Oh, I'm not that harsh. Come on, 5.
The weakest
rating,
the weakest rated match here was Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax, which I'm not surprised by.
Yeah, no disrespect.
No disrespect, but I'm not surprised at all. The bloodline 6-person tag. I felt like there's more to be desired from the match. But I love the story that they're telling, though. I love the story that Roman is back, but Roman is trying to, he's still stuck in that whole thing where I'm the tribal chief. The Usos, they follow what I say. Jey Uso's like, nah, look, bro, we're all equals now. We are no longer your lapdogs and shit. Jimmy Uso's in the mentality of, damn, we're back together, yo. Everything's back to normal, but it's not, right? And you see that, bro, they weren't even fucking coordinating. They weren't even coordinating, bro. Jimmy and Roman, red and black, bloodline colors. Jey Uso, fuck that. My pink and my turquoise came out to his own music, right? The crowd was yeeting it up. Roman was in shock, like, what? It is crazy to think, bro, look how far Jey Uso has come, bro, in a year and a half since Tribal Combat. We were there for that. Remember how bad that was?
Oh, bad.
I mean, the concept of it, right? Like you were expecting more like tribal, like
Yeah.
and now look what happened. Like, now factoring in a year and a half later or so, right? Well, look where Jey Uso is at. Like, there was a report that I read that he was the number one merch seller, I think this month alone, like last month alone. Right? Like everywhere he goes, like, bro, he gets a reaction, dude.
Yeah.
He's
I
over.
mean, he's
There's no
very
denying.
over. You gotta, and they got to strike right now. Like, I get it. He probably wasn't supposed to win the Intercontinental title right away. He did. And maybe they didn't want to send him to the Bloodline story right away. Well,
But
they
they had
did
to.
probably, but they had to because you get the story with Roman. Like, he's very over, and I was a little question. I did question when he came out separate, but it makes sense because Jay's not 100% with Roman yet, and plus, Jay Uso, his entrance. Like, I'm sorry, if the Usos fully reunite, it's gonna be hard for them to just come out together.
Now it is. They're gonna have
It's
to
not
do
gonna
some.
happen.
You're gonna have to make Def Rebel literally, do some work and do a
Yeah.
remix of something, right? Jay more
Um,
over than Cody. Crowd explodes for the Eat
oh,
entrance.
yeah. I think he is. I think
I
he's
think no. I think
from a crowd
we
from a
from a
from
crowd
the
reaction,
crowd
yes,
reaction.
people will eat, but people are not gonna turn down the oh.
No, I get that, but I think Jey Uso has been getting the loudest reactions. You
Yeah,
know how
but
LA
also
Knight was hot a few
also
years?
factor into though, bro.
Yeah.
What city were they in? They were in Riyadh, and I don't want to make this seem like but the reality is, they were performing for a crowd that don't get the product every single weekend. It's not like WWE runs their shows in Saudi Arabia every single night. So whenever they show up once in a blue moon, just like the UK, how many times have we seen like UK shows where they go crazy for the talent? Remember the Fandangoing? Remember that one?
They just like to have fun,
They just do,
you
yeah.
know. I sometimes maybe it looks like they're trying to get themselves over, but I think it's mostly because they like you said they don't get the shows often. Well, now they're gonna get. Now Europe's gonna get more shows. They're on the road to WrestleMania now, so
Jey Uso is Jeff Hardy and Cody is John Cena.
yeah, I could see that. I mean, the
I
crowds
mean,
love Jeff Hardy
that's a
right
good
now.
comparison, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Jeff Hardy and Jey
Yeah,
Uso, that's a good
they're
comparison,
not
man.
obvious in terms of crowd, like in terms of crowd popularity, crowd ovation. Yeah, obviously not the same styles, but
If you
yeah.
know what I'm saying, Walter, that's a good comparison, bro. That's a
Oh, come
good.
on, dumb. It took me a while to figure that out. Oh
And I agree with it. They're gonna run into the situation. They're gonna run to a situation where they can't deny Jay. And honestly, bro, look, if push comes to shove, bro,
he's gonna have to be a
if
world champion sometime
bro,
soon.
he might have to win the Rumble. If not Rumble, win the Chamber match, bro.
Who's he gonna feud with?
That's the thing, right? Who
Gunta? He's gonna be Gunta?
you imagine
Imagine
you beat the
it's
Goon?
Gunta.
Thank you, C Money. Thank
Oh
you.
no! Come on, man.
That's
That's not
clip.
what he meant. That's not what CPZ meant. Come
I
on.
know, but I just had to say, I had to, bro. Come on, I had to though. Come on. But look, again, the match itself, it just left more to be desired. And again, I get it. Like, they're not gonna literally feed you the entire course in one match. But to go back to what we were saying too, we said this on the preview. I'm pretty sure if it was up to them, the first match is the War Games match, right? But we all know our homie, Turkey Al Sheik was like, nah, I ain't fucking around. We're not no more fucking around here. This match is they're gonna touch in Saudi Arabia. Pause.
What?
They're gonna get in the ring in Saudi Arabia. Think about this, bro. Turkey Al Sheik alone, bro. He got friends and gone to lose twice in boxing,
To lose.
right? To lose, whatever the case may be. Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. He got them because they're gonna fight again in Saudi Arabia. So again, there's that.
Saudi.
He got the UFC to run their show at the Sphere for Noche UFC. Turkey funded that, right? And now the Bloodline to have their first match in Saudi Arabia. I mean, bro, There's no denying this man, bro. There's no denying this man. This
I mean,
man,
they pay
bro.
a lot of money for these shows. They gotta at least put
Booker
something
and
there.
promoter of the year. Do not add us. I know me and Chase said this, but Booker and promoter of the fucking year. But
Hey, man, got money.
it made sense though that Solo and his bloodline, the water line, like we were calling on the preview, got the win. Because you look, be honest here, bro. Solo Sikoa, dude, since SummerSlam has been taking L's. Because
Has he? No, probably.
Let's be honest here. He has been looked. He's been made to look like a bum since SummerSlam.
I think so.
As far as matches go. So had Roman and the Usos beat them on Saturday, then what? Are you really gonna still want to see that War Games match? I know I wouldn't. That being said, it makes sense that they won because now it gives the bloodline, Roman's bloodline, a reason to get the W at the PLE in Canada. When does the bloodline story end for Jey Uso?
It could be around the Survivor Series, maybe near Royal Rumble time, like you said. And there's a strong chance he could win the Rumble. He
There is.
keeps getting these ovations.
Bro got it. Bro got an intro. When the last time?
That's true. They got the pyros and all.
Yeah, they got the geographical map. Like here's Saudi Arabia and next to the Red Sea. But yeah, but somewhere in this match though, bro, when it was all said and done, look, we mentioned before, the bloodline didn't get the win, right? Sami Zayn came out and it looked like, and I love how they pointed this camera, like because again they were beating up on Jimmy and Jay, right? So out comes Sami Zayn. And this whole thing everyone thought he was going to go unite with Solo and his bloodline, but that wasn't the case. So there's a moment where all four of them, like the original bloodline, Jimmy, Jay, Roman, and Sammy, they're all four corners, and Solo's like literally in the middle. And I love how the camera is pointing it out, like, oh, we know where this is going. I know what's going to happen. And it happens, bro. Haluva kick to Roman Reigns. And again, the story here again, bro. Here's the story again. Now you enter Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, who did not want Jey Uso to get involved in this shit, right? In the first place, right? Jey Uso told him, you're not family. You wouldn't understand. But because that's his friend, because at the end of the day, Sami Zayn's a great human being, and also factor he gets this reaction in Saudi Arabia. He had to go in there and help him.
Well, yeah.
And this whole thing where Jimmy's like, why did you do that? But then again, if you think about it too, Roman Reigns hasn't forgotten the chair shot to the back that Sammy did to him at the Rumble almost a year ago. Right? He doesn't forget that Sami Zayn tried to take the title away from Roman in Montreal at Elimination Chamber. He has not forgotten. And then we see this picture right here. Sums it all up, bro. Just like Cody, WrestleMania 39, bro. I love where this is going.
Yeah, and on Raw, you heard Sammy like on there. On Raw. No spoilers. But no, I agree. The match wasn't the best. No, it wasn't. But at least it did continue the story. And it pains me to say, but it did make sense for Solo to win, his group to win. I guess Roman had to take the pin, right, to make Solo look strong, whatever.
You had to, yeah.
I mean, you kind of had to do that. It's fine. I mean, they're probably taking the L at Survivor Series anyway. But yeah, building up Sammy to this moment, you know where this is going. So I think it did its job. It wasn't a total waste of time,
This year we only need one War Games match, Bloodline, because it makes no sense to have the female have a War Games without.
I hope it's just one, but we'll see.
You never know. Well, I'll get into that.
Which female war are we gonna get?
Well, I'll get to that in just a. We'll get
What,
into a
you read
little
the
bit.
Raw spoilers too?
No.
The Raw.
Yeah, it did look good on camera, right?
Yeah.
That transition looked beautiful on camera. Looks fucking beautiful. But outside of that, again, let's move on with what happened on the show. Yeah, the 4-way tag team match for the women's tag team titles. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill versus Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, Damage Control of Io Sky and Kairi Sane. The Meta Girls of Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend. See, I said it right this time. God damn it.
It's not Chance Carter?
Chance Carter, man.
The
I mean, look,
boss.
if she's next on the list, that might be her new name, Chance Carter, bro. You heard it here
Oh,
first.
what? Come on. What are you saying? No. Come on. But you know the crazy part? You said the name right the first time because I saw the video back.
I know.
You
I was
said it
in
right the first time. And then
blame Jorge, okay? He did the lower thirds and shit. Yeah. So look, believe it or not, this match really was fun to watch near the end there.
Believe it or not. Oh, come on.
Yeah, for real. I'm dead ass when I say this, bro.
No, you make it seem like it can't be fun to watch.
No. It was actually fun to see it near the end, like where they did the double team, like where the Meta Girl did that whole thing where they tossed I think it was Kairi Sane, right?
Into a power bomb, yeah.
Into a power bomb. The double team. I'll say this too, bro. Piper Niven and Chelsea Green need to be tag team champions before the year ends.
That ain't happening.
Or if better,
You think so?
they should, bro. Like they're over as shit, bro. Like anything that Chelsea touches turns to gold, bro. And if you know what, if there's discussion, I know there's discussions too of them bringing in a women's intercontinental title or women's US title. Chelsea needs to be the first champion, bro.
There you go.
But yo, for real, like I honestly thought it was fun. It was a fun to watch, bro. It was really fun to watch. I loved how Corey Graves mentioned, there's a friction here between Jade and Bianca. They didn't come out together, even though they always do, right?
He's being messy.
Yeah, very
and
messy.
It carried over to Raw, clearly. And as you saw, the tension. No, I'm sorry. Talk about the Raw sport.
In the mud,
And you know who's Liv Morgan's number one contender? I mean, if you saw, I won't go there. But I agree with you. That was a pretty fun tag fatal 4-way match. I felt like every tag team got what they had to. They got all their spots in. They all look good. We knew Bianca. Bianca and Jay shouldn't have lost.
They shouldn't have lost. They should not.
The right result happened, but yeah, there might be some tension going on. Not let's forget the Raw spoilers, but there might be some tension.
I even loved the reference to Matt Cardona when Chelsea came out.
I didn't catch
that. So basically, Corey Graves told my call. What is it? Why do you always mean? Do you secretly have a crush on her, bro? Is that what it is? You just can't admit she's beautiful. Look, if you want to get on her good side, just love playing with action figures. Okay, if you want to get on her good side, and then Cole was like, or be internet champion.
Oh man.
I love.
They're doing all that, and they're not going to sign him.
They're not going, or maybe have an appearance at the Rumble. Oh, radio! That's not. That ain't gonna happen. I think they did a show in Hawaii over the weekend as well. GCW did a show in Hawaii. Could be wrong on that. Did not really get to see it. Sorry. Rollins and Bronson Reed. Many people were not happy with the result.
Of course not.
I've noticed, I'm sure you did too, that Rollins was wrestling in Jordan 11, the Space Jam lows.
Yep.
Not
a fan.
I mean,
it's the lows.
Just the lows, like, bro. Why the lows? Just get if you're gonna go. Look, if you're gonna wrestle with Jordan 11s, bro, just go all the way with them, bro.
Go all the way, yeah.
Don't go low. Just get the fucking regular. Just get the regular size, bro.
He doesn't wrestle with sneakers often, so he's probably just testing it out.
But I know.
You don't agree with the winner?
Seth Rollins with the HBK champ. I'll be honest. I don't mind the result because at least they didn't bury Bronson Reed. It's not like he went out there and got buried. Not like Bronson Reed went out there and got mollywopped by Rollins. But you also got to remember this too. Y'all forget this. And I think Chase brought this up on the preview show. You got to remember, WWE, they're not booking these matches when they go to Saudi Arabia. It's the Saudis who are booking this shit. The Saudis are the ones who decide who wins or loses.
You think so? Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I mean, in a way, though, I feel like if they're trying to make Seth, well, the feud's gonna continue. I mean, let's be honest. On Raw, you saw. Oh, let me stop.
It was on Twitter, bro. I'm like, you fuckers.
It's on Twitter. Oh, come on. You did avoid the spoilers.
Santo, don't do that. Don't be that person, bro. Don't be that person in the chat. Come on, man.
In the mud, guys. What are we doing?
Come on, man.
Well,
you know what? I gotta see the visual of it now. I have to see how it went down because
Well, I got spoiled because they were showing a 9-minute Jey Uso video, and then I see but then you see the winner of the Fatal 4-Way there just standing there. I'm like, oh come on, y'all spoiled it for me. But whatever.
This will continue.
Obviously,
and obviously Bronson will get his win back, but. Again, Bronson Reed, at the end of the whole thing, he got right back up. Remember, bro, it took not one, not two, but 3 curve stops.
I don't know. I still think the story was to make Bronson Reed win. I think they should have done that.
I would have gone that route. But again, you got to remember, bro, Saudi Arabia, they're the ones.
You're probably right. Yeah.
Like, look, we want Rollins to win. So remember, this is the same Saudi government who once wanted WWE to bring it to bring Ultimate Warrior and Yokozuna to the Greatest Royal Rumble. Remember that? Back in the inaugural Saudi show. Remember that? Back in 2018.
Ultimate Warrior wasn't alive.
I know, but that's what the Saudis wanted.
They thought he was alive?
They thought he was alive. Like, you wanted to bring Yokozuna and the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, wait. I just realized. So you say Yokozuna too? No, come on, man. What are we doing?
Yeah, man. LA Knight versus Andrade and Carmelo Hayes. I thought this match was fine for what it was. This went 9 minutes. Again, this could have also been on TV as well. But obviously, LA Knight got the win. I like that double team that Blump the BFT right into the two guys into Andrade and Carmelo.
And Melo was going for some chicory spinning thing, and then it turned into a BFT.
Yes. So
nice spot.
But I'll be honest with you, man. I'm just not feeling LA Knight's champion so far. I'm just not really.
Well, because he hasn't done much. I mean, they have him stuck. This is a Melo and Andrade's feud, and LA Knight's just in the middle of it. Now, the only good thing about it is that I'm glad Melo and Andrade got a PLE match out of this. They deserve it after all those times they've been wrestling on SmackDown, stealing the show every night. So they deserved at least that moment, and good for them getting the Saudi payday. LA Knight's still pretty over, but yeah, you gotta start doing something. You gotta start giving him some credible opponents too.
Yeah,
so come on.
Absolutely. And joining us here, one of our investors here, the one, the only WWE Hall of Famer, the COO, the head of creative, our childhood favorite growing up, the one, the only Mr. Paul Levesque, Triple H. Good sir, how are you?
What did Walter just say? I need to give credible opponents to LA Knight. Or are you saying Melo and Andrade aren't credible enough for you?
Well, besides them, I mean, what has he done?
He's done a lot. U.S. champ. I mean, listen, you can get Tony with you can get Tony with these questions. You're not going to get me with them.
I was going to say, sir, also Slim Jim Battle Royal winner. Slim Jim is happy.
He's in commercials like, look, everyone does this where they go, oh, title reign's bad, da-da-da. It's like, are you really watching the show or are you just reading the results? Because a lot of time I just feel like it's reading results and not watching the actual product.
Also, we built this up. want to congratulate you guys. Crown Jewel, even in Rio, saw a 28% viewership increase versus the one from last year. Congrats on that, Mr. Levesque.
Steve, we always just keep breaking numbers. Like every record that is possible, we just keep breaking it. It's insane.
Absolutely. It was never a doubt. Like you say, just watch.
Yep, just watch. But happy for Cody, happy for Liv. Very proud of them. To get the rings, the belts are staying in Saudi Arabia at the WWE Experience over there, so fans can look at those. But every year we're going to be doing this, and it's going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
I can imagine, sir. And I think again, those rings looked very, very amazing. On camera. People were wondering what were the estimated prices for those rings, Mr. Levesque. Can you give any information on that?
Steve, it's more than all your guys' paychecks on Around the Point combined.
Oh wow! Oh come on! So people right here, brother. Everybody already knew the results. That's why. That's why NBA tonight. Come on, Kevin. Oh,
Oh man.
What do you mean know the results?
so Raw, tonight's episode of Raw, the results are already out there on social media. Clips are already out there.
So Steve, are you sharing them? Are you gonna share the results like always?
No, I'm not. I'm trying not to, Mr. Levesque, because tomorrow I gotta do the Raw rundown with or without Big Mike. If he shows up or not, I'm not sure. Blake,
Yeah, what's going on there? Why isn't Big Mike showing up? What's going on there, Steve?
Well, Big Mike has a lot going on his plate. So we told him, hey, if he can make just one show a week, that'll be great. And he chose to make the Raw rundown.
All right. Yeah.
Because,
well, I didn't see him last week. So
I told him, hey, do you want to do set? He was like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, hey, okay, no problem.
Well, I can't blame him. You can't force me to even do sad myself. It's really sad talking about that show.
Wednesday going to be a crazy show after all. You guys are going head to head with AEW. Some AEW fans may not be happy with that. Oh, why are they coming on Wednesday? I mean, factoring in, weren't you guys originally on Wednesday nights many, many moons ago?
Yeah, look, there's a big thing. It's called the election. And look, it's not that we don't want to go against the election. It's just coverage is going to be focused just on that. So, yeah.
Exactly. But what else, Mr. Levesque? What else on your mind, Mr. Levesque? What else do you want to discuss here, Mr. Levesque, now that we have you here?
Well, I'm just so excited with everything going on with the WWE. Everything we keep doing, it just keeps breaking records. It's just this run that we're on. It's so euphoric. It's just so nice, and I just want to brag about it. I'm being honest. I want to come on to brag about it, but Walter pissed me off because he said, "Oh, not giving LA Knight credible opponents." Whatever.
Oh, Walter, come on, man.
I'm just asking a serious question. That's all.
Yeah. Very serious. It's such a concern to the ratings and the records that we're breaking. Yep.
I never said that part, but you just get LA Knight some more. What's he doing lately? Besides the Crown Jewel match. I think who could be the next credible opponent for LA Knight? Let's see.
Kevin Owens?
Oh, you're a fantasy booker now. Huh? You're like Tony.
I'm trying to.
Someone suggest Kevin Owens, Mr. Levesque.
Kevin Owens? No.
I mean, I feel Kevin's more focused on Cody right now than anything else,
Right.
but we shall see. But I just want to stop by to brag, to be honest, Steve.
That's fine. Did you win any parlays over the weekend? Any of your teams win?
Yeah. I did. The Jaguars once again letting me down, like always. Your team.
The Jaguars.
Well, I know Tony can, at least salvage the fact
that Miz is a complete idiot because he tells me all these underdogs that are going to win. So I had the Giants, the Browns, and the Jaguars in a parlay, money line.
Oh man!
Now Miz, he sold me on the fact that he was like, look, Cleveland facing San Diego. The fact of the matter is, Jameis Winston, he's coming in. I don't know this guy. I don't know him, but Miz sold me on it. Then he said the Giants, they don't lose 2 in a row to the Commanders. Thinks Commanders got lucky against the Bears. So I said, okay. That was with the Jaguars. He said Doug P used to coach the team. I don't know who Doug P is. Sure, he used to coach the team, but I guess they really needed this win. And the Eagles, they're known for dropping big games at home. So I just trusted him.
There you go. Yeah. Brandon Brown writes here, why was the Saudi people behind the wrestlers kept moving behind Cody every time they moved? Seemed like Liv had cooties.
Well, those are the Prince and his family. So yes, they're behind Cody. I don't know why they were moving away from Liv. I didn't ask that question, Brandon. I didn't go, hey, why aren't you close to Liv? I literally was in the ring with them, trying to make sure the pyro and everything was going on. It's hard to direct a show when you don't have the headset.
I'm sure, again, you got a lot going on, a lot of things happening over there in Saudi Arabia. So, again, stuff like this seems fine to me. I mean, I don't know why everybody got upset about or, But outside of that, I know you also having a Road to WrestleMania tour happening too.
Yes. Tickets going on sale. It's going to be one of the biggest things that you fans are going to be wanting to go to,
Man,
especially if
more
you can't make a TV show.
spoilers. Damn.
What do you mean
What
more
spoil-
spoilers? What do you mean more spoilers, Walter?
Oh, no. I was having a moment. My bad.
Road to WrestleMania for the
Like,
UK.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of countries having house shows, and then Raw and SmackDown. Pretty cool. Gotta avoid the internet those days, so I'm trying to avoid that.
Of course, yeah. Avoid the internet at all at best way possible.
Listen, if you guys want to read your spoilers and get ruined, that's fine. But I'm telling you, just watch tonight. Anyway, Steve, I gotta head out.
I will.
We already watched.
Tomorrow, I have not watched yet.
We already watched tonight.
Tomorrow, Raw rundown with or without Big Mike is gonna go down this Lebec. Should be a good one.
Thank you, Steve. You have a good rest of your night. Walter, suck it. And have a good one.
Oh, look, hey, Triple H, we booking the women's division terrible over Sean. Oh, come on, Kevin. Oh, in the mud.
Hey, we're just trying to be fair. Tony feels like he's getting picked on all the time. Now we're asking Triple H a tough question, so gotta keep it fair.
Come on, man. Come on.
Gotta keep it fair.
We're
gonna get spoiled for the next 3 weeks, whatever that time frame is. Come on.
Fine. Liv Morgan and Nia Jax. No bueno.
What? Come on.
Bueno. No bueno. What's what I'm looking for here? The less we talk about this, the better, right?
Heel versus heel.
Heel versus heel. Tiffany Stratton came out 5 minutes into the match to cash in the briefcase, but Liv Morgan got the win. Yeah, I just did not.
It was awful.
Way off. Why would you ever have CM Punk go to Saudi if they wanted him?
That was really for Triple H. Oh man.
All I can say is
payday. You want payday?
Yeah, it all depends on him, really. Depends on Punk, how he feels.
He should be back next week, though. I'm pretty sure he'll be back next week. He'll be recovered 100%. Right?
What's the his program?
Good question. Probably Gunther.
Isn't Gunther gonna face?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
No, that could be on a Raw though, and then
could be. We'll see.
Then you go next out.
That's my line. Then we had the main event, Cody and Gunther. This match was about 23 minutes. I thought, again, these two guys went out there, they tore the house down, right? They did the old WrestleMania 8 finish, which, again, I love the homage to Bret Hart. I love it for the most part. Really, really do. But yeah, Cody got himself a ring. How'd you feel
Super
about
Bowl,
that,
right?
Walty? How'd you feel about that, Walty?
I thought the match was pretty good, actually. Match of the night, maybe. I think so. Uh, they could have been a lot more, but obviously, they don't want. They're gonna run it back
Oh, of
one
course.
day, so they're not gonna fully give you everything. But I thought for what they gave us, it was pretty good. I understand the ending; it is a little weird, that roll up, but I get it. You could
I
have
didn't
had
mind.
Gunther win,
Look,
but
I didn't mind the roll up though. I didn't mind the roll up.
yeah, if Cody was gonna win, that's probably the best way for him to win right now. Because I thought it would be Gunther just putting Cody to sleep since he wouldn't tap. If he wasn't gonna tap, then that's a good way for Gunther to win. But I get it, Cody. That's the face of the company. Gotta please him, right? You gotta you gotta make him look good. Probably the Saudis probably wanted Cody to win as well.
Probably for sure.
Probably what happened.
But when it's all said and done, they had the winners come out after, right? They had the winners coming out there and celebrate, right, in the middle of the ring
Oh
with the
yeah.
prince. Look at that belt, bro. Look at that belt on Cody's waist, dude. It
Oh
looks
my
like a faja, bro.
the fuck! And then Liv's belt all big on
It
her.
looks like if Liv holding that title looks like if Adam Cole were to hold on to the AEW World
Right,
title.
and look at the belt she has on now. Her own championship already looks big on her.
Yes.
So crazy.
But yeah, they were happy though. They were real happy out there in Saudi Arabia. That was Crown Jewel as a whole. Again, if you have not gone back and watched it, give it a watch whenever you get a chance. All right. You guys probably saw Montez frustrated with WWE. I don't blame him because I do think he deserved way much better. I think he deserves so
Yeah,
much better.
not even as a single star. Like they really don't do much with the Street Profits. So that's what it
No.
is. That's the
I will
tough
say
part.
this. I
Yeah.
will say this. And I know I said earlier, Kevin Owens. But honestly, if there was ever a time to, really, pull the trigger, Montez Ford versus LA Knight for the US title, give him an opportunity. Just don't know, bro. Just
Something.
don't. But moving along, there also were some breaking news over the weekend in WWE. There were
Breaking news. Oh
there were
no,
some
not the
releases that took place, Walter.
man, not
There's
the release.
Yes, man. So over the weekend, so on Friday before SmackDown aired, even though SmackDown was also taped from the Barclays Center, they released Baron Corbin, Indy Hartwell, and Tegan Knox, all released from WWE. Each of them posted their own statement on social media. Baron Corbin wrote the following moments before the release was announced. That's all she wrote, folks. It's been real, and I appreciate everyone who supported me. Indy Hartwell. Now, the word and so the story with Indy Hartwell is there's the belief that she found out through Sean Ross Sapp reporting the news.
What a troll. She's trolling.
She has to be, but still, imagine though. Like, you imagine, like, if you find out
Well,
that's the
that's
way.
how a lot of these athletes find out when they've been traded or cut sometimes through Shams, through Wooge, like but I know
And
SRS, I don't know if it was him, but someone said, yeah, they wouldn't share news like that until the wrestler would know first. Something like that.
I think with this though, like it shows you just the kind of gentleman he is. Like, yes, he's an evil person, but he's humble in victory and in defeat. So I can
Yeah.
appreciate that. I can appreciate that.
That's just
Uh,
yeah, that's a style, so
and then Tegan
let it
Knox
roll.
wrote this as well. 90 days. And she wrote Nixon lives on. So she's gonna go back to her old Nixon Newell days, basically. So look, it's never a good time to be let go of a job. Especially in this time of the year,
Yeah.
right? Holidays around the corner. Look, for Tegan Knox and for Indy Hartwell, let's be honest, they were never really given the opportunity to really show what they could truly do. Like Indy Hartwell, if I remember one thing about her, yes, there's the way in NXT, right? And also she won the NXT championship, the women's title, right, at a takeover show. Stand and Deliver. I'm sorry, a Stand and Deliver. In the ladder
And that
match.
was unexpected.
I mean, yeah, Dexter Loomis showed up, and
Yeah.
that's what happened. But again, I think someone like Indy Hartwell will have no problem finding work. I do honestly see her probably going to AEW. I see it happening. Well, I wouldn't mind that at all for her.
They do have an Australia show coming up.
Exactly. They have an Australia show coming up. You know what I'm saying? And she'll make some buzz. And imagine her and Tony Storm, the Battle of Australia.
That'll be easily her Indy's best match.
For Tegan Knox, again, it's unfortunate because I do feel like her injuries happened to her at the worst time. Remember,
That's pretty much what it is.
She was supposed to originally win the Man Classic. She is the best case of what if. You look back at her run in WWE, what could have been, right? And I think for someone like her, look, man, you have 90 days, and those 90 days, once they're done, prove everybody wrong. Honestly, I want to see her go to TNA. I want to see her go to TNA, be a knockout, win a knockout title. The list goes on. And also have an indie run, of course. Have an independent run, obviously. Whatever she wants to do. Baron Corbin, on the other hand. Look, I know a lot of y'all don't like Baron Corbin. Some of y'all think Baron Corbin sucks. I never found it in that way. Like, I just felt like, the guy's been there for 10 plus years, right? They did everything they could with him, right? Remember the Lone Wolf, right? He was the Lone Wolf. He was Money in the Bank, right? U.S. champion, Constable Corbin. Remember that? Bum-ass Corbin. Happy Corbin. Bum-ass Corbin will forever be legend, okay?
Yeah, that
Bum-ass
is a legendary gimmick.
Legend gimmick, right? Happy Corbin. They had JBL with him. Then they sent him to NXT to team up with Braun Breaker. And that got over. They were tag team champions. And then you bring him to the main roster again and you team him up with fucking Apollo Crew. That's when you knew, like, bruh, it's done. It's over. It's Jover. It's Jover.
It's Jover. No.
And look, he has an opportunity to make money on the independents. If you guys remember in 2014, he was the Lone Wolf. All you guys had to scratch and claw, get $1 and a handshake and a hot dog, wrestling on the independents. Me, I just made a phone call and look where I'm at now. If he does that on the independents, he's gonna make money. Now I'm on the independents and I'm still making more than most of you fucks are on the show. Just saying, bro. He's gonna make money on the indies, bro. Gonna make a shitload of money.
Whatever he does, I mean, yeah, good luck to him. Like you say, he's been there for 10 plus years. Baron Corbin, I never also didn't feel like he sucked. I just felt like his gimmicks were just they got tiring. It got stale after a while, and that was the problem with him. And they didn't know what to do. They kept refreshing gimmicks, and at the end of the day, it didn't work out. The NXT run was nice, like you said, and I thought they could have probably built some momentum after that, but it never came to be.
I hate the character because they try to make fun of the homeless people.
Nah,
the homeless people not cool.
I don't know. I felt like it was just a way for him because he kept losing matches, and then
also factoring into there were times where he would go on Twitter. There were times where he would go on Twitter and brag about his Ferrari, brag about his fucking expensive ass watches and shit and luxury homes.
But that was when he was Happy Corbin.
No, this was before that.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then he became Bum Corbin. And it's like, oh, now you get to see how everyone's living. Not everyone gets to live the luxury life that you live. So now you know what it's like.
Yeah,
so I
the
love
beauty part about it is that he grew his hair out and everything.
Yes.
For that.
And I agree. He stayed consistent with that.
Yeah.
And he did. And JBL buried him on Raw. He buried him. Like, yo. He buried him on Raw. That too.
That Happy Corbin character, I just felt like it wasn't it. that kind of ruined his.
Yeah, it was not. But I did enjoy the sketch though. Yeah. Remember at WrestleMania, like, who was it? When they were in Vegas, I think this was during Money in the Bank. Remember, they were supposed to go to like Allegiant Stadium and they couldn't fucking sell it out, so they went to the MGM.
Yeah.
They did those skits where bum ass Corbin was at the casinos and shit, and he won his money back. He became Happy Corbin. I remember that. Again, him going on the independents, like bro, him going to GCW and aligning himself with Matt Cardona. Sign me up, bro. Sign me up. I literally, and I think again, if he can make this work on the indies, don't be surprised the Fed calls him back again. Don't be surprised. I can't hear what you're saying, brother.
How about now?
Try it again. Say something now.
Oh, what about now?
You're good.
All right. No, I was saying like he I forgot my train of thought. What was I saying? Now you can just continue. I'll try to remember.
That's fine. But again, I wish them all the best. I do. Like I mentioned before too.
I'm saying he's up there in age, so I don't know if they're really gonna
He's
bring him
40,
back.
yeah. He's 40.
So.
But like I mentioned too, like everyone posted a statement. Like even Indy Hartwell posted a statement on her Instagram when the news came out. I got to live out a childhood dream for the last 5 years, and I'm so grateful. I'm just a girl from Australia who never took NAR for an answer and made her dreams. I guess I say no in Australian. I don't know.
In Australia, you say NOR.
NAR, dream of reality. It all started with a match in Brooklyn and at the Barclays Center, and frighteningly ends there too. I know a lot of wrestlers showed her love and and all that stuff. So that's cool to see too. Again, she's gonna be fine, bro. She's gonna go kill it on the independents. She's gonna kill it. Then again, it's never a good time to lose your job. It really, really is not.
I mean, they're still on their contract for 90 days. It's not like they won't have a job at Christmas time.
Or maybe she could work in one of them WWE indies. Yeah, IDs, yo, WWE ID.
Oh my goodness.
I remember that too. I remember this too. Like, you remember when the McMahon showed up and they all blamed Baron Corbin for Raw being so ass, and they had to apologize to the crowd, and it went nowhere. I remember very, very well. Yeah, any TNA would be perfect for her. Honestly, TNA or AEW. Or if not, hey, she want to go to Japan. She want to go to Japan, wrestle for Stardom or Marigold. By all means, Mama.
Either way, she's young, so she got many options.
Yes, absolutely. Before we put a bow on this, Walter, there's also some news from Japan. New Japan Pro Wrestling. So I guess early this morning they had their Power Struggle show, and one of the news that came out is that Kenny Omega will be wrestling in the Tokyo Dome on January 5th for Wrestle Dynasty. That's the show. That's the New Japan show partnered with AEW, Ring of Honor, I think also CMLL. I think also Stardom.
Ring of Honor. That's basically AEW.
And also, yeah. So basically, that's that show that they're all gonna work together. I know the Young Bucks are scheduled to be on that show as well, but Kenny Omega will also be wrestling on that show, and he is going to be challenging a young up and coming talent from that roster, and it looks like it was answered by Gabe Kidd. There was a brawl that happened later on the show, so for the looks of it, it's going to be Gabe Kidd and Kenny Omega. That should be a fun match. Gabe Kidd, from what I've seen, he's pretty good. So, and also after Zack Sabre Jr. successfully defended his IWGP World Championship against Shingo Takagi, his theme played, and he attacked the champion from behind. Ricochet made an appearance, laid out Zack Sabre Jr., and he's what he wrote on Twitter. I had to remind the world that I'm still the fucking man around here. And he basically went on to challenge Zack Sabre Jr. for Wrestle Dynasty for the IWGP World title as well. So I like the fact that say what we want about AEW. We can make these jokes, AEW this, AEW that, but the fact that, they have the ability to go to Japan and work with New Japan. This is one of the perks that I like for someone like a Ricochet. Get to go back to Japan. You're wrestling for the IWGP World Title. You get to go back to New Japan, now even a bigger star because of where you were, right? And I do think they're going to have a good match. They're going to tear it up out there.
They should. Yeah.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. But also, to Era Malo. I wonder who that about. Okay. They snuck the ROH logo.
Right?
Yeah, they did. Speaking of which, there's also discussion. Well, did you hear about this? There's discussion that Ring of Honor might get a TV deal as well.
I heard. I guess when you put Jericho as champ, they're gonna you get a better chance. Oh man.
There's discussion that it may
do that.
The discussion that it might be on True TV because True TV wants to focus more on sports. So they need content.
It'd be nice for them to be on a channel like that. Whoever has TBS TNT usually has True TV. So that's not bad.
AEW need a brand split so bad. Too many talent, not enough TV time for everybody. Well, they tried that. I don't know if you remember that, Kevin. They tried that in 2023.
Well, that was for one person.
Yeah, but they tried it though, and look how that ended up.
Yeah.
But
it's just you got to get people to tune into that other show too, and that's.
But again,
not impossible.
I know it's impossible, Walter. But nevertheless, dude, I'm happy for Ring of Honor. I really, really am, bro. I don't know about you, but I am.
Yeah, it's a TV network that some people should have.
But let's remember, though.
Using hashtag watch Ring of Honor. No one's watching that. Come on, guys.
Yeah, it may not be an honor club, but
I
don't watch. I ain't watching, pal.
I ain't watching. But that's gonna be it for us, most likely. Anything else you want to cover, Walter? Anything else you want to say here? Anything that you want to chime in on that maybe we did not talk about that we should discuss?
Besides the Raw spoilers, I mean,
no.
Not much else to talk about then.
Look, tomorrow's election day, like we mentioned before. Go out there and vote. We don't give a fuck who you vote for. We do not give a flying fuck who you vote for at the end of the day. Okay? That being said, we'll be back live tomorrow for the Raw Rundown here on the channel. The Raw Rundown. We got to bring it back. No more fucking around. So there's that. We're going to do Sat on Thursday. Walter, are you busy tomorrow?
Later? Yeah. I'm going to vote. I'll probably be busy tomorrow.
Okay. I wanted to see if we get some ATP gaming election night.
Oh, well, we'll see. I don't know. Well, yeah, if you're doing Raw Rundown, then
after, we'll see. We'll keep it posted.
We'll see. Yeah.
But that's going to be it for us, guys. Much love to all of you. Much love. All right. You guys have been awesome as always. We love each and every single one of you crazy motherfuckers out there. You guys are awesome as always. All right. But, you can follow me on X at Heel Steven Walter. Let them know where can they check you out over on X.
Yeah, follow me on X at Hey I'm Walter.
There you go. Follow me on X at Hey I'm Walter. Follow the Around the Point Network over on X at AT Point Network. Follow us there as well. As always. And that's gonna be it for us, man. You guys have been awesome as always. For myself, for Walter, for Paul, for the gang, this has been the Around the Point Network over on X this has been Steve's Kitchen here.
What?
Peace out, everybody.
Listen. Fuck up. Get out.